Hey, hey guys. Hey,
Hello.
Hey, good morning.
we're live. Good morning. I've been up early. I was up at 5:45 today recording a podcast. So
Was it somebody on the East Coast or something? Or
yeah, it was on the East Coast with this very amazing. She's a realtor. She's a national speaker. She's a part of the National Association of Realtors, and just so much fun. So I was up early doing that just to try to expand my horizons and start round two for our show for our season, our next season for our podcast that I do for real estate agents across the country. Hi,
That is-
Lisa.
so Tom, what is your podcast called? Where can they find it?
So it's called Selling the Dream, and it's really designed for resort second home agents across the country. But we bring so many great guests on. It's a little bit of it's about resort real estate, but much of it's just about the real estate business and the industry, and all over the country. So it's sort of a fun little show. And my joy in it is I've learned more from my guests than I could have ever imagined, because I'm talking to client, to people from Costa Rica to Canada to the East Coast to the ski resorts, and it's just been a lot of fun. And then also I've had some great coaches on, like Tom Ferry and Sharon Srivatsa, and it's just been really cool. And there's some Francisco, he's been one of my guests, but he found out, started watching the show. And Francisco, I don't know if you caught it, but we just started just started recording some new episodes for Selling the Dream, and I see Spencer, who is going to be a guest on the show too. He's jumped on with us, and so we're going to get the show going. So look forward to it. Spencer, you just need to sign up on that Calendly link. I'm actually going to send you a new one. Spencer is an international realtor, and he's out of California, but he sells real estate all over in the Central America and Mexico and that region. So he's a great wealth of knowledge. So, and then Francisco is he's a realtor in Santa Fe. So it's really been cool to get to know agents all across the country. And what I love about it is, so when somebody calls us up, and I get agents here in our market, in our company, and I have clients that reach out to me all the time saying, hey, I need a realtor in, and I know realtors all across the country now from doing a podcast and the different networks. So that's been my journey and my joy, and it's making friends across the world, which is so cool. So I can go pretty much anywhere. It's like, and if I have a problem, I can pick up the phone and call somebody that's there. It's like my daughter sad news. My daughter had to go to the hospital today in New York, so I'm going to call my friend in New York and say, hey, can you check on my daughter, because she needs a mom right now, and so it's sort of scary, but so lots going on. And how about for you guys? What's happening? Michelle, again this week at a beautiful location.
Yes. Here I am at Halama Street again. There's an open house. Yeah. And now Michelle with the weather. Did you guys see the snow on Haleakala yesterday?
I did. So we got snow in Maui yesterday, sorry about that, which was pretty cool. It happens once every couple of years. And I saw Lisa posted a picture of it, which was pretty darn cool. And it was blustery, crazy southern swell or southern storm came in and blew in, and it dumped buckets of rain on South Maui, which we get this every winter. We desperately need it. Everything was pretty dry, and things are starting to green up. So this is the really cool time of the year where probably in the next week or so, the whole hillside will go from brown to bright, vibrant green in South Maui. As a Pacific Island desert, it's sort of interesting that we only get 15 to 20 inches of rain a year here. And but boy, when it comes with a vengeance. So
yeah, and always on stormy days, we have the best sunsets too.
Yes, it was beautiful.
Sure. Yep.
So Michelle's talking like she's been here for a long time. She's a pro, man. All 6 to 8 months of it now, huh?
Yep.
True local. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember the first time I saw snow in Haleakala. I mean, back when I was growing up, there was one when I was like 7 years old was the first time I saw it. And I just remember thinking it was the coolest thing ever. And it's interesting, as the years have gone by, there was, spaces in between of 5 to 7 to 10 years where we never got snow. And what was it, last year or the year before, when it really snowed like almost halfway down the mountain. That was the craziest thing. So yeah, yesterday I was walking out of Target and my girlfriend Allie was like, grabbed my arm. She's like, look. And we hadn't seen any posts or anything. I was just like, it was so cool. It's so surreal.
Well, I heard they close Haleakala. They close the road down when they get snow because nobody knows how to drive in it here.
Nobody has
treacherous
tire chains or anything, So.
Yeah. And plus, when you get up into Haleakala, it's all switchback, so there's lots of curves. And man, if you blow it on a curb, you're there's no guardrails. You're going right over the edge. Yeah. So anyway, so what else is happening? What are we doing exciting around the company this week?
Yeah, so our company just started this video challenge for the month of February. So 28 days. We picked a good month, right?
Shortest month of the year. I told them this is easy.
So every day we're posting at least one video on whichever social media platform. So both Tom and I are doing it. We've been consistent so far in the past 3 days.
Did you see Jai's post yesterday? Jai, oh my gosh, it was my favorite ever. It's on, I think he's on Reels. And it's you just got to watch it. Just search hashtag WRC video challenge. It's the best. I was cracking up after I started watching. It's like, what? And then it's great. He did an amazing job with a short little video about a local Hawaiian custom. So
it's awesome.
You'll have to check it out. So so video challenge, and check that out. And you did your Talk Pigeon Tuesday, and you went to Haven's restaurant. It's like, oh my gosh, that looks so dang good. How was it?
Amazing. They have so it's one of the newest spots in Kihei, and it's really gaining traction. When I went there, it was like a decent wait, but when I got the food, I could see why. I mean, it's a smash burgers with kind of a Hawaiian or local flair, and then they have real classic Hawaiian stuff like Simon. They've got ramen and this Wagyu chow fun, which is like the best thing ever. Like it was just amazing. So yeah, go check out my video. Go check out Havens for sure.
All right. I love it. Cool, man. Yeah, that was, I got to get there. My neighbors told me about it a few weeks ago and I just hadn't made it there. So can you call in and order? There's no sit down. It's just walk in, carry out, right?
Take out. Yeah. So you can call in. I would definitely recommend calling in before you go. Yeah.
For you folks that are here on the island, it's in the Shell station that's up above the highway as you're heading out of town on the right side. Just so you know, there used to be Suda's little restaurant in there, but now it's called Haven. So anyway, the other thing that I wanted to share with everybody too is we talked about it a little bit last week, but I'm going to play a little, if it's okay with you guys, I'll play a little teaser video. We got a new video series coming out. Sort of inspired by or I think this sort of inspired me to do the 28-day challenge for everybody else. But I'm going to add this picture in.
This is Tom as Guy Fieri, by the way.
Yes, exactly. It's my new Condos, Castles, and Cottages. It's not playing a lot, right? But you can just sort of see I've got the same car. Can you guys hear anything or no? All right. Well, that's sort of the audio or the video of it. And it just talks about, we're just doing a series where we take my car and Michelle jumps in the back seat, gets the camera, and we do the video and we talk about the different neighborhoods in Maui. So we'll be doing a series. Well, part of it will be just neighborhoods in Maui, like we did Hokalani Golf Villas and Wailea Golf Estates, and we'll do all the different areas, and we'll just start talking about the different areas, what they offer, and where they're located. And then we'll also be doing real detailed shows just on walkthroughs on some of the new properties that hit the market. So we've got a couple episodes recorded, and we're going to be working on some more. And so be on the lookout for that on YouTube. We'll probably post it on YouTube and Instagram, the Instagram, not Reels, whatever the other Instagram one is. And,
IGTV.
IGTV, yeah, IGTV, and then Facebook. So we'll be putting it out there all over the place. So be on the lookout. And also on YouTube, if you wouldn't mind, we opened up a new channel. We started a new channel on YouTube. It's Lifestyle Maui. Is it Lifestyle Maui Team that the new channel is, or just Lifestyle?
No, just Lifestyle Maui.
So if you could subscribe to us on Lifestyle Maui, that's where we're putting everything. There is a Tom Tezak channel, and there is a Lifestyle Maui Real Estate Team channel. Both of those we're abandoning because we want to get everything on Lifestyle Maui. It's our commercial channel, I guess you would call it, or business channel, and so that's what we're doing. So if you could search on YouTube, and I'm rambling, sorry guys. Anyway, search and subscribe would just do me I really appreciate it. So I'm done talking. I've talked too much. What are you going to tell us, Jordan?
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, when is the first episode airing? You guys are still working on that?
We're still working on it. As they say, we're getting some episodes in the can, so we're getting our marketing together and working on all of that. So probably about another week or two, we'll probably have. I would like to get about 5 or 6 of them cut before we start producing them.
And if anybody has connections to HGTV or Travel Channel, shoot them out now. Yeah. So
yeah, just let them know, man. I'm just hoping that Guy Fieri doesn't get too intimidated by me and shut me down or something.
Yeah, sue you. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm really worried, shaking in my boots here. But he's got good taste in cars. That's what I will say. So just so if you're curious, that's a 68 Camaro SS RS convertible 396. So just in case anybody was wondering what the car was.
Nice.
And that's the same. That's a very similar car to what he uses in his show. Yeah.
Tom, you got a new listing in that. Speaking of those neighborhoods, and
yes,
one of the neighborhoods, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's so cool. It's 3913 Wa'akaula. And in my video, I pronounced the name of the street wrong, but I can't do anything about that. Anyway, it's this very cool. It's like you go into the house, you go upstairs, and the whole house is living upstairs. The pool is on the upper deck. It's got amazing ocean views. 3 bedrooms, office. There's literally a waterfall that comes from the entry down to the lower level where the family room and the TV room are, and the waterfall comes right down, and you can open up the door so you can walk right out into where the waterfall area is. It's really a slick house. So we've got a couple videos that'll be coming out on that in the next day or so, and very, very cool property. So I'm excited to share that one with you guys.
What's the price? And the neighborhood is Wailea Golf Estates, right?
Wailea Golf Estates price is $4,995,000, and had a bunch of action on it. So a lot of activity, and we're looking forward to helping the folks get it sold. Yesterday we had 2 showings in the pouring down rain. It was sort of like, wait a second, I did not sign up for rain in Maui. I came here for sunshine and 82 degrees, but it was sort of beautiful. Like Michelle said, we had no rain, no rainbows, and they make something. Well, blustery days make for the best sunsets. So yeah, baby. And then I needed the soapbox too, Jordan. Will you let me, Michelle?
Oh yeah, go for it, please.
So just the past couple days, there was the county council was talking about creating a new bill there's affordable guidelines for zoning where the developers can go right through the state and get zoning so that they can build affordable properties. And there's limitations to how much can be affordable and how much have to be not affordable. And they're trying to instill this policy where it's 75% affordable when they get these fast track zoning opportunities, where they are saying everything, you have to create 75% of what you build has to be affordable. And I just, I get frustrated with that because unfortunately, I think our county council makes these rules thinking, wow, this is a great idea. Give this opportunity to the developers and they'll fast track it. And then we'll get 75% affordable housing. The disconnect is that there's no developers that can afford to build with the cost of construction today, profitability, paying their labor force. They can't build and develop a product at 75% affordable. So I think they did this years ago in the county of Maui when the housing market prices went up. They put it at a 50% affordable rate. And what happened was they got, instead of getting 25% of what was being built, which was the typical norm, they moved it up to 50% affordable requirement. And what did they get? They went from getting 25% to 0 because all the developers said, I can't afford to build at 50% affordable rate. And they just stopped building. And that's what's going to happen again. And so this great idea to create more affordable housing in my opinion, is going to shut down our development, and we're going to have even less affordable housing. So I think that the county government needs to think like a developer, or they need to think like an entrepreneur, not like somebody who's going to change these rules and make it happen, because I think it's very short-sighted. It's already been proven that it doesn't work, 10 years ago. And I just am so disappointed in our government that they would actually think that this is going to work. And history repeats itself, and here it is again. It's going to happen again. And I just think that as an entrepreneur and as a business person, they do this to make money, to pay employees, to be successful. And if you take out that opportunity or that component, it just stops development and it stops progress. So I don't know if you have any thoughts about everybody.
Yeah, no, it's good intentions, but poorly executed. I feel like, it's just like they're not doing the proper research to say, hey, there's a problem, we need to solve it. They're just kind of just saying, okay, let's do this, without even really thinking of the ramifications, and unfortunately, I think it'll kind of bite them in the butt, So I don't know. I agree with you. Again, there was a similar thing with short-term rentals where they were trying to crack down, and the way they're going about it was, in our industry, all the realtors are banding together saying, guys, this is not the way that you should remedy this. If you want more affordable rent housing and stuff like that, you need to look at different options instead of shutting down short-term rental. You remember that was a big issue before we talked about recently, and so. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
And I'm bitching. I don't have a solution, but I think it's government subsidies. I mean, we're giving money away, throughout the pandemic and everything else, and creating all of this. We're printing so much money. I think that everything is gonna backfire on us if we're not careful and if we don't have some good leadership. And right now, I'm just disappointed in what they're doing. So. Anyway, and again, it's not fair to bitch. I always complain. I always get mad when people bitch about things, but then don't have a solution. And here I am, that guy right now. But I think that they need to have some more conversation and get the developers involved and say, hey, how can we get more affordable housing, not just shove it down their throats? So, hey, Wendy. Wendy's another great friend in the upper part of the mitten, as they say, in the great state of Michigan. She sells cottages out in the middle of the woods. Her and her husband, and they've been killing it. And she's just about one of the sweetest people I've ever met in my life. It's just amazing to me that she can actually be a realtor, being as sweet as she is. So, all right, guys. Anything else? What else is exciting? I don't think I'm out of gas. I'm tired. I'm ready to go home for a nap now.
Have you done your video for today?
I didn't. I'm going to work on that in a few minutes. I got an idea. I'm going to start to record those. I ran out of time yesterday, and I did the chicken dance one. So, but it was fun.
Pretty good one.
That was from the Midwest, and those are our local chickens. If you watch my video, I went down by in McKenna. I was down by White Rock Beach, and I pulled up. I had to take a phone call, and I pulled up, and it was this herd of chickens that just came running at my car, and it was like, what the heck? They were pecking on my car then too. It's like, what the heck is going on? They definitely are free range chickens.
Non-GMO free range chickens.
So and then I did something terrible. I bought some chicken for lunch, some I call them undersized. And so then I was like, well, I don't have anything. So I said, oh, I do have some food to feed them. So I fed them chicken. It's
cannibalism. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Nemo Protector, Finding Nemo, when Dory was talking about it's an abomination. They're eating fish. I don't know what it was. I'm just rambling, but so it was sort of funny. That was part of the video.
It's cool though, now that it gives you more opportunities to like look for cool things to do videos about. That's what I've noticed. I was walking out of the gym yesterday, and I was like, oh, I'm in a Zeka place, and I'm gonna film it. And so I just did a quick video talking about a Zeka place, and I threw it out for comments, and a bunch of people commented to like, oh, I love this restaurant, I love this place. So it's good to engage.
Yeah, it has been fun. It's cool to see what people are doing, and I'd encourage any realtors out there right now that are anywhere in the country, join our video challenge, tag WRC video challenge, and we'll give you some juice on our side. And I'd love to share. And if you guys are just out there, and it's anywhere, so you can search hashtag WRC video challenge, and on Facebook, there's people doing stuff there. There's people doing stuff on Instagram, so they're popping up all over the place, which is sort of cool too. We didn't restrict anybody to a particular platform. It's just whatever platform they're comfortable on. My goal was to do reels. I'd never done reels before. And so my goal is to do a reel every day because we do a lot of videos as it is. And reels it's hard to create a 15-second reel because, you have to have some context. And then, so to those reels stars that are out there, kudos to you guys, man. And it's a little bit,
what it does
too.
It limits you from talking. That's why, Tom, that's the hard part.
That's the problem. Oh, Jordan, I think you just nailed it. I
might be better at reels than you then. I don't know.
Yeah, so maybe I should stick to like IGTV long format. So
just kidding. We love info and everything, Tom. It's all good.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. So besides making fools of ourselves and having fun on YouTube and Facebook, we also happen to sell real estate here in Maui. Jordan and I would love to help you out. If you've got any questions about Maui real estate, and even better, if you have any questions you want us to answer on our video challenge, we'd love to be doing that for you as well. I just did one of my IGTV posts, or not, my Instagram post was my video on should I buy a 1-bedroom or a 2-bedroom condo. It's one of my favorites. So that you'll find if you search on Instagram too, that video. I watched it again last night. So wow, that was pretty darn good.
Pat yourself on the back.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, but we would love to help you out. Michelle is our customer service liaison, and she just sort of picks up all the pieces and keeps us going in the right direction. So if you want a question for her, just by all means, reach out to any of us. We'd love to help you out. Tom at tomtizak.com, instant message us on Facebook. Jordan, how do they find you?
My email address is this plus gmail.com, my name, okay. 808-264-4123. All
right. And Michelle is, just reach out to me or Jordan and we'll get you Michelle's number. We don't want any stalkers creeping on her, so, because she's a cute girl. I hadn't noticed that until just now.
She's got the nicer background. Yeah, that's right.
Yes, yes, she does, Leo. So, all right, everybody, have an amazing day, and aloha from Maui. And hopefully, is the weather nice today? I haven't been outside.
Michelle, weather person.
Yeah, it's still pretty overcast.
Still warm though.
Waves crashing.
I love it. All right, everybody. Aloha. Take care.
Aloha.
Be safe.
Here, guys.
This always happens. We got to end the broadcast.